Welcome again to another edition of I Am Not a Mistake Foundation. My name is Neely and I would like to just say something to you. Dear human, you can't give up. You can't give up on love because others are hateful. You can't give up on believing in one another because you've been let down. You can't give up on hope because pain came your way. You can't give up on kindness because some people are cruel. You can't give up on peace because war surrounds you. You can't give up on dreams because they don't always come true. Life isn't about everything being in order. Life isn't about bliss. Life is about learning to live, love, hope and believe. And in the midst of perfect imperfection, life is messy, complicated, confusing and beautiful all at the same time. Life is the single best gift you have ever been given. So please, never ever give up. I wanted to read that piece for you because we are about to finish in 2018 and I've had one of the toughest years of my life dealing with so many people in despair and in absolute hopelessness. Obviously we all know what is going on, and it's going on around the world. It is not only here in this country. And we do. All of us are human, so we really want to give up. We just want to say we can't take this anymore. When is it ever going to stop? And that, the question, when is it ever going to stop? That is where you and I come in. Because you know what? It is for you and I to take a stand and to say that stop it. We cannot continue going on the rate that we are going on. What is going to happen to our children and our grandchildren and the children after that? What are we actually leaving behind? I know everything is upside down and topsy-turvy and everybody has got a voice, but now all of a sudden you haven't got a voice because the minute that you try and voice your opinion, you've got like 1 million people coming down on you. You've got everybody wanting to be fully skilled in everything in the world, which is not so. We just have to, at one point in time, stop and think that, you know what, we have got so much to be thankful for. Thankful for actually just being here still, being alive. Thankful for so many other blessings that might just go and we don't see them. A lot of people don't want to listen when I ever say and I speak about God and faith. But I want to tell you today that I will never ever be one person to never say that God did not bring me to where I am today, and that He brought you here and you that don't even believe in Him, because it was His choice to put us all on this earth. So I would like to really ask you to start genuinely living like people again. Get off your phones, get off everything. Start inviting people for a braai. Start going together for dinners. Start spending time with your children. You know, during this year, I spend a lot of time with teens and also young adults. And the most important thing for them was they wanted their parents to be happy. Because all of them said their parents want to be perfect and they want to give them everything of the best, but they never see their parents. I was guilty of exactly the same thing. So nobody can tell me that, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do know what I'm talking about. I was one of those mothers that made 110% sure that my daughter had everything she wanted for what her heart desires I could give to her. But was I at one netball game? No, because I was working. Oh yeah, I'm a single mother, career woman, I have to do it all by myself. That was an excuse. But if you call in my daughter now and ask her what she would have really liked, she would have liked, obviously, just to have a roof over her head and food in her stomach. But she didn't need to have a 5,000 square feet house or an 800 square house or a new car or whatever. She would have wanted me for the moments in her life that counted. I've written a lot of pieces regarding the youth and the children and what we have done wrong, and we want to blame the children today for being completely out of hand, have got no manners, they are entitled. All of these words are being thrown around each and every single day. And the problem is that we again want to blame shift it on the children. But who are in charge of those children? It's you and me. So if we actually set the example, why do we call the children problems? Because we don't want to discipline our children at home anymore, or maybe we are not there to discipline them. I looked at a video a while ago from Ivana Trump, and for me that was one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. And Ellen asked her on her show, oh no, it was Wendy Williams, sorry for that mistake, it was Wendy Williams, asked her, how did you raise your children? And she said, you keep them busy, you do not give them a lot of money, because if they've got a lot of money, they will go buy the drugs, they will go drinking, they will do whatever. If you keep them busy with after school activities or things like that, and that to me just made so much sense. Here was this woman that was at that point in time married to one of the richest men in the world, but she had a different take. And she also said that some of her friends just gave their children much more money. And she could show how those kids turned out and how hers turned out. That was just an example that I threw in, so please, if you would like to go and see what she's got to say, I bet you it's a great, great video. But in the end, for winding off this year, I would like you all to just take some time to spend with your children. Start spending more time with them and less money with them, because money is really ultimately not at the end of the day everything. I know everybody wants to be rich. I know everybody wants to be popular. I know. We've heard it all before. Everyone is not. That is our biggest problem in this society. We want everything speedy. We are so performance driven that we even expect God to show up. Oh no, I'm not going to pray for a year or 6 months or 7 months or 5 years or whatever. I'm just going to fall on my knees now. I'm going to pray and ask God, please help me. And if he doesn't help me by tomorrow, 5 o'clock, I'm like, I don't believe in God anymore. What has happened to us? Look at us. And again, I talk about me. I did that. I used to be like that. Until I really realized how it works. Again, it goes patience, it goes faith, and it goes with really caring about yourself, loving yourself first and foremost, and love those around you. How hard is it for us to start loving people? How hard is it for us to not break a person down? If somebody makes a mistake, everybody jumps on that poor person. Nobody thinks to just reach out and say, you know what, I don't know really what you're going through, but all the best. Stop being so judgmental. Stop thinking or trying to be perfect. I'm telling you, there's not one perfect person on earth. God created us imperfectly perfect in his eyes. And that is all that matters. At the end of the day, I would like to wish you all an amazing, amazing holiday. I would like to wish you all an amazing Christmas to spend with your families, and also a very, very, very happy new year for 2019. And I do hope that with all of us combined efforts, we can change the way going forward. And one of our biggest New Year's resolutions, not that I ever care about them because I normally keep them for a day or two, but the New Year resolution for all of us is to be, first and foremost, love one another, and second of all, start walking in faith and truly start believing in God. Because I promise you, your life will definitely never be the same. From me then, that is it. I hope you had a great time, and we will definitely see you in the new year. Thank you.